Louth County Council, I am delighted to introduce Omeath into the 2020 Pride of Place competition. It is nestled in the north of our county and it plays an important historical, social, cultural and sporting role. Omeath has played a huge part in COVID-19 2020, and I hope that when the judges look at this, they will see the hard work that was done by the people of Omeath. I look forward to this competition with the people of Omeath. I now ask you to join with us for a virtual walk to our coastal village of Omeath.
I'm not at all surprised that Omeath, our beautiful coastal village, has been selected. I mean, look around. Where else would you get such beautiful, impressive scenery? I'm sure you'll agree that our school has got one of the best views in the island of Ireland, with the Cooley Mountains to my right, sweeping down into the sea. There's a very strong community spirit here in Omeath and a huge pride of place. And the various volunteering committees bring great energy to the village itself. Here in our school, the children, parents, staff work alongside the whole community to make Omeath a better place to live and to promote its many attributes. The children have worked hard alongside the Omeath Tidy Towns Committee to create several beautiful places for the locals to enjoy. Omeath may be a small coastal village, but it definitely has the biggest heart in Ireland.
Hello and welcome to Omeath, Garrod of Sulawana Sanamdon, Fáilte go Homé, and I'm proud to say that I live and raise my family in Omeath. And also proud to know of the Irish language heritage that exists in Omeath. And as many local people know, but outside the wide area will not know, Omeath has a unique Irish language heritage, unique in Leinster as being the last Irish language, the last Gaelic area in the whole of Leinster. Unfortunately, in 1925 it moved to Ranafast, but it included many important visitors during its years here, including Corrick Pearse, Old MacNeil, and many others involved in the 1916 Rising and subsequent revolution. Also known in Omeath and outside Omeath would have been the poet Seamus Dal MacCurta. Seamus McCourt was a blind poet who wrote poetry about the area, lived in the area, passed through the area, and about the wider Oriel area.
Tai Coran Catch. Oignach sin Tai Coran Catch is oignach a ver is of an all. Is da vaidish oris fian, cadig ein dave I gown cock. I gown cock cadig sheed crohiac here.
My name is Roisin Mulligan and I am the chair of Common Star Omeath, which is the Omeath Historical Society. And we, since 2003, since our inception, have tried to gather the local history of the 10 townlands of Omeath and of the surrounding areas. So we had the centenary of 1916, we had the centenary of the war, and previous to that we had the centenary of the launch of Collage de Breda, our Irish college which was here from 1912 to 1926. President of the college was Owen MacNeil, and some of the notable figures who came there were Douglas Hyde, Podrick Pearse and his brother Willie, and James Conley. In fact, it is said that the oration which Pearse gave over the grave of O'Donovan Rossa in July 1915 was penned in Omeath Park. Did 2 plaques here in the graveyard, one to those locals who took part in the fight for freedom between 1916 and 1923, and the other one are the men from Omeath who died in the First World War.
Roddy McQuaid here, Chairperson Coal and Gales Omeath. I'd like to welcome you all here to show you around our facilities. We are one of the newest clubs in the country and the newest club in County Louth. We provide football for both ladies and men, from underage, under sixes, right the way up to adult football. Over the years we've had some very novel ideas for the community to get involved in, one of them being the Bavin Meadow match, which is the first recorded instance of Gaelic games being played in Ireland. But we kept it in good spirit, and we had the Morgan clan playing against the O'Neill clan, and we actually used the jerseys from the 1957 All-Ireland final, so we had a lot of history put into that one. Our president of the day, Liam O'Neill, came along and gave us this nice plaque that we have here on the wall. And even right down to our latest pandemic in that we all gathered together and we set up a COVID action team, and we basically helped older generation within the community with collection of groceries and small odd jobs around their houses, just to make sure everybody was safe. Coolin Gaels is the heartbeat of the community. We are very proud of our village. Omeath is absolutely one of the best places to live in. The pride that the kids have with the club and with the village is immense, and long may it continue.
This is our school. We are very, very lucky to live in such a beautiful location. We like to keep our environment clean.
The beach in Omeath is very important to the community. It gives us great enjoyment and pleasure. I regularly get involved in the school beach cleans.
We're all members of the Head Over Wheels Club.
We enjoy taking cycles on the Greenway, and sometimes we stop to look at the birds. Our teacher taught us how to fish, and he is a great fisherman. This is our bug hotel, Shane made it. We love seeing different insects in our hotel. The Manchets made this for us. This is our birdhouse.
The Omeath Tidy Towns Committee was re-established in 2008. Our overall aim is to enhance the local environment and create a better place to live, work and to visit. Full advantage, of course, has been taken of our coastal location with significant investment in infrastructure projects, such as the shore improvement works here as well, to my left and to my right, with seen paving being redone there. So we also liaise on a regular basis with the 2 schools in the village and work on such things as eco-tribes and biodiversity projects and the Green Schools programme with them. We are very reliant on the voluntary effort here in the village and work with resident associations and various other groups. A more recent project that we have undertaken at the old station house, which is just up from here, and we're currently liaising with the property owners there with the view to reinstating a section of the old railway line and original ticket office. Of course, without funding from agencies such as Loud Leader, Loud County Council and the Locks Agency, none of this would be possible. Looking to the future, we hope to build on our current success and our 3-year work programme and Tidy Towns plan.
Omeath District Development employs 16 people. This is an amalgamation of public community services programmes, International Fund for Ireland, which is our youth and women's programme under the Engage for Change, and our CE and TUS workers. Most of these workers are our environmental staff that work very hard to keep our village as beautiful as it is, and we are so proud of it. Our social portfolio services are mostly delivered here in the Dolman Centre, which includes activities in our youth cafe, our general hall, women's group, active retirement group, mother and toddler group, addiction support services, and general community hub for community engagement, parish activities, and we work very closely with 2 schools. Our economic activities are the Dolman Business Centre, which is a virtual office supporting local SMEs, and we also have 5 shop units in Dolman House.
In the aftermath of the terrible murder of our colleague Tony Golden in Omeath in 2015, the local community out in Omeath were very good to the Guards. They came out and supported us at our time of need. We know Tony is very proud to serve as a member of the Guards in Omeath, and he loved the role of the community guard, and that aspect is shown in Omeath. There is a great community spirit, and we're delighted that has even come further in the last number of years.
St. Jude's shrine was broken into and the relic was stolen at the time. But as I went back and forward to the guard station, I met Tony Golden, and Tony Golden said to me that any time that they were travelling to Carlingford, that they would show their presence and call it the Calvary on the way past. When what happened here in Omeath, we got an evergreen oak tree here and we got it planted here, and the superintendent of the Guards and all came and they had a planting ceremony here.
We decided to come up and make a Christmas scene. So we done a crib out of timber. It went along success. The next year we started to put up a lot of Christmas lights and over the last 5 years we have extended every year, and this year it was just amazing. And also we could not do it without the help of the local community. Our community is pulling together more so now than it ever did, and they're proud to be in the village.
The purpose of our programme is to support the educational, personal and social development of our young people and women living in the local area.
So over the duration of the programme, young people and women have been involved in different capacity building programmes where they have gained skills and in leadership and have designed their own programmes and right through to implementation.
Through their involvement in our programme, young people not only have a safe place in their community but a sense of pride and ownership, and over the next few weeks we will be building their capacity for future development and programmes.
We were originally looking to have the action plan quite focused on the shoreline and on the greenway, but as we started to look at it more, it expanded out into the town, and then we started to look more at where the community was, so we basically extended it up to the top of the mountains, and it's taken in the whole of the catchment down from the mountains down to the shoreline. So in the SAC we have a particular habitat, is annual driftline vegetation, which extends around the shore of the loch. There's also cormorant, seal, lots of sightings of otter up here and up through the channel. So with the Biodiversity Action Plan we're looking to record what is here at the moment and then bring in management for those areas. We'll be looking at improving the management for the future, not only just along the shoreline but extending into the town. It's a beautiful place to be able to work and to look at in detail and to record as much of the biodiversity as we can, and to set in train some good management for the future of the site.
We're at a really exciting time here in Omeath and the future looks bright. Our village design statement gives us an overall plan for Omeath. The new enterprise centre, which we hope will receive funding very soon, will give our local businesses a great chance to succeed and provide remote working and cross-border working facilities for lots and lots of people in the area. This will bring new wealth and investment into Omeath. The water treatment facility will ensure that our bathing waters are of a higher standard than ever before and will attract tourism along with the Greenway, which ultimately will link Omeath to Newry and Dundalk. These are really exciting developments, but they're only the start. The fact that as a border town we are now looking to make new connections to the heart of Europe means that our twinning with Rochefort-sur-Loire in France and with Komica in Croatia will be a vital cultural and economic asset for Omeath and give our young people a chance to experience life in Europe and young people from Europe to understand what a great place it is to be in Omeath.